From the Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Arnab Goswami on the debate at 9. Presented by Renault Quid. Powered by Car Dekho. Siska Wires and Cables. Kamla Pasand. PolicyBazaar.com. And Jaguar Group.
Good evening and welcome. Arvind Kejriwal is trying to win over women voters in Delhi by giving them free metro rides and free bus rides. So in Delhi, if you're a woman, you will no longer have to buy a bus ticket or a metro ticket. You can travel free. Now, this is appalling. It is completely appalling. Firstly, how do women overall, that is 50% of the population, and I'm asking everyone, including all women watching this program tonight, how can women be described by a government as disadvantaged and underprivileged? It's unacceptable. Two, why should women be treated as second-class citizens by categorizing them as needy and hence needing free bus rides and free metro rides? Makes no sense. Thirdly, the SOP itself is based on a big lie. But Arvind Kejriwal is a known liar, because he knows that it is impossible to accommodate even 1/10 of the 77 plus lakh women in Delhi. You have 7.8 million women in Delhi. You have 5,000 odd buses. You cannot accommodate 1/10 of those women should they want to avail this in your existing buses. So the Chief Minister is lying. And finally, does Kejriwal think that women are so gullible that they will vote for him because after losing the elections, he wants them to give them a free bus ride or a free metro ride? No, if there is anything that this general election proves, it is that you cannot buy votes. You cannot create vote banks by throwing freebies. Unfortunately, for ignorant dinosaurs like Kejriwal, this simple reality has not struck them yet, and we have that big debate on top of the program this evening. Zero in elections, freebies to survive. 10 o'clock tonight. Modi back. Pakistan feels very insecure after a long time. An Indo-Pak debate tonight. Debate number 3, fighting an imaginary language war, trying to create a North-South divide. That's what Stalin and Kumaraswamy are trying to do. So it's a packed show. And here are the headlines this Monday evening on the debate tonight.
सभी बसों के अंदर और मेट्रो के अंदर महिलाओं का सफर फ्री किया जाएगा.
Desperado leading a party that won 0 seats in Delhi hands out freebies to win 2020 elections. Free metro and bus rides for women in Delhi. Women will feel safe. That's Kejriwal's logic. Six videos reveal how the ISI harassed and hounded India's guests in Islamabad. Imran Khan blames India. Diplomatic drama 4 days after Modi takes oath. Pakistan displays its insecurity. Big debate at 10 o'clock tonight. And centre says no proposal to impose Hindi, but the opposition desperate for a controversy when there is none.
आगे आप और बसपा साथ रहेंगे? आप अपनी तरफ से कह सकते हैं कुछ?
मैं जानता था वहीं पहुंच जाओगे।
नहीं, आपका जवाब जानना है, उनकी बात नहीं कर रहा।
मुझे कोई जानकारी नहीं है।
And they questioned us when we told you this bandhan will not last, elections over. Knives are out. Mayawati dumps Akhilesh Yadav. paid a huge price in Delhi in the 2019 elections, failed to win a single seat, routed. Ladies and gentlemen, the leader who once promised to make Delhi a safe city feels the best way to do it is by giving women a free ticket in buses and metros. 10 months before Delhi goes to the election, he is riding on these insane freebies to survive. Will it work or backfire? Let's debate.
On the debate tonight, free ride for votes. 10 months before Delhi votes, the party that's struggling for survival has announced freebies for votes.
सरकार ने निर्णय लिया है कि दिल्ली के अंदर सभी डीटीसी की बसें और क्लस्टर बसें, सभी बसों के अंदर और मेट्रो के अंदर महिलाओं का सफर फ्री किया जाएगा.
Arvind Kejriwal has announced free ride for women in the national capital on board the metro and also on board DTC buses. The irony is that Arvind feels free tickets will make women feel secure.
दिल्ली में महिलाएं अपने आप को काफी असुरक्षित महसूस करती हैं.
The Delhi government says it will shell out rupees 800 crore to ensure women can travel free of cost. But a closer look at the numbers show that if 30% of women use the metro, the cost to exchequer will be in excess of 3,000 crore.
अभी तो ये शुरुआत है. अभी अगले 2-3 महीनों में, 4 महीनों में अगर किसी दिन ये घोषणा कर दें कि एक बस आपके घर के बाहर ही खड़ी रहेगी, जब मन करे उसमें बैठिएगा, घुमा के आपको पूरा फिर आपके घर पे उतार के जाएगी.
So can freebies or a free ride win Arvind Kejriwal the elections? Let's debate.
You know, my problem with this, Madurai, Shahid Siddiqui, Manju Kak, Tahira Hassan and Chetan Singh, I'm addressing you first. My problem with this is not with the whole idea of a subsidy itself. It is not even with the fact that, principally with the fact that the concept of buying votes is a dinosaur concept, a Jurassic era concept, an antediluvian concept. My problem is not with the fact that Arvind Kejriwal is out of date, that he doesn't understand the pulse of the people. My problem is not even with the fact that he's a consummate liar who lies through his teeth, and I can prove mathematically that he does not have, he needs 100 times the number of buses to accommodate 1/5 of Delhi's women on the buses of Delhi. My problem isn't even with the fact that he lies through his teeth. My problem is not with the fact that he is an unacceptable, revolting opportunist who after losing an election says, Mahila vote chahiye, chalo free mein bus ride de do. My problem is not with that. I'll tell you what my problem is. My problem is with this patronizing attitude towards women. Women, be happy. You are the underprivileged people. You women are underprivileged. You women are disadvantaged. You women do not have the same economic status as men. You women will therefore have to be treated like second-class citizens. And you women can be made happy with a bus ticket. It is with this revolting, disgusting, creepy attitude. You know, Tahira, I find it creepy. Who gets a subsidy? A person who's marginalized, a person from a less privileged background. I want to know, how is Arvind Kejriwal saying women are marginalized and women are a less privileged background? Since when did subsidies start on the basis of gender? And I don't know why you people, all you people who are women's activists and all, Tahira, are willing to see this happen. No, all you are a women's activist. You are not going to go on the roads against this kind of opportunism.
This is a great move.
Marginalized class.
What opportunity you were talking about, Arnab?
Let me
How can you call him dinosaur? First, you said disgusting.
Whatever party is doing, it's a good decision. to give the free ride to women in metro and the buses, especially for the marginalized class of women, for the domestic workers.
So divide them economically?
Drawing enough salary, at least they can
RP
save
Singh
that
is
money.
opening the debate.
What's the problem with you? If the marginalized class women can save money, what's the problem?
We need
What's the problem?
11,000
Even who are
buses on
working in
Delhi
the
Road.
factory, they
He
commute
promised
to
that I'll get you
metro
7,000
in Delhi
buses.
or buses.
First, let him
If they
provide
can
the
save
buses.
the money for the children and the family,
Where are the
what's
7,000
problem?
buses which are required in Delhi?
What's the problem if the handful
Where
of
are
the
those
women are going
15
to
lakh
benefit?
CCD cameras?
What's the problem
Where
with
are
you?
those 15 lakh CCD cameras?
I mean,
Where are the
earlier
marshals
BJP
and buses
promised
which
to
are
create
more
2 crore
required than
jobs.
anything
They
else?
could not
No, if
create.
you are concerned
Whether they
about
tried
women's
or not
equality,
doesn't matter.
then you should have provided
But
Okay, tell me one
marshals
thing.
and
It was a
buses,
good promise.
marshals and metro.
If they
Tell
are
me one
going
thing.
to say that they are going to give
There is
free
one
ride to
section.
women,
Ma'am, where are the marshals?
There is one section.
He said I'll provide a panic button in each
Bejan Mishra, along with Kejriwal's supporter Maduresh.
jobs you had promised in 2014.
Bejan Mishra, along with Kejriwal's loyal supporter
To
Maduresh.
create the job if you're...
I just 1 minute. Thank you. So, he says that women are weak, women are unequal, and women need free bus rides. So, first of all, viewers, I want you to respond to this. I might open the phone lines at a time. You can be critical, you can be supportive, whatever your view is. Bottom line is this, that why did he remember it now? Now, there is another dinosaur section, which is Lutyens media. Lutyens media and what do you call them? The cobwebs, the fake emperors surrounded in cobwebs in the Lutyens media going around saying, oh, how wonderful, we are finally in with a chance. Now, whatever little chance they have, I feel Bejonda has gone away after this. Because if this election has proven something, is that you cannot categorize vote banks. And you cannot say, why did Nyay fail? Because nobody wants a free ride. This country is aspirational.
Exactly.
This country wants to achieve something. This country is not a country anymore where you will throw a ride, you will give a handout. In fact, I can assure you tonight, there are lots of women who are angry and upset saying, you think women are opportunistic, that they will respond opportunistically to your opportunist plan? Women in Delhi and Maduresh, you can take away that cheesy smile and understand the reality.
I can only laugh at you.
No, you don't have to laugh at me. This is my view. You don't have to laugh at me. My question is with Bejan Mishra and with you, open the debate.
Women. No, I will laugh at you. And nothing else. Because you are shedding crocodile tears for women.
All the women.
Really? You care for women?
Have said, all the women I met today.
You cheer loud.
All the women I met today, they all said, it's a total disrespect to the women. It's a disrespect to the women. You have undermined the dignity of the women. You have disrespected. You have no right to, kind of cajole them.
Who did you meet? Did you ask your maid?
You should
did you ask your house help?
You should have done it for
if
everybody.
She is happy or
you
not.
should have done it for everybody.
She walks 10 kilometers
why did you do it for the
because
women?
She doesn't have money to pay for a bus ride.
Why
you
not?
people are anti-women, you exploit people, you exploit your domestic health, you are the elitist, your elitist mindset, your elitist mindset which is speaking this, which is saying,
you people divide, you people know how to divide, you people don't know how to govern, you have failed in governance, you have failed in governance, you have collected huge amount of money, you have failed people, you don't give medicines, you don't give medicines, you don't give good health care, and you are talking about dignity, you talk about security, you are a shame in governance,
you are not talking about महंगाई, गैस के दाम बढ़ते हैं, आप चुप रहते हो, मेट्रो के दाम बढ़ते हैं, did you speak anything? Did you speak anything?
Okay.
Don't shame on
Maduresh, I will tell you why you are flawed, and I think on this I will get the support of everyone in the house.
Government schools become better. You people
I want to tell you, Maduresh.
बिजली का दाम कम कर दिया. You people have a
Oh
problem.
God, he goes again. He's not listening to anyone.
What has failed the citizens of Delhi?
No, I am not going again.
failed us.
You tell me,
you
are the
promises
poor
never
people,
kept.
गरीबों को कुछ
You
नहीं
have
गया,
failed
तो आपको
us.
दिक्कत हो
And
रही है।
now you are trying to talk about security. You are talking about security. You don't even bother
I am coming in.
You don't bother about the women. You
No,
don't
you
bother
tell
about
me,
the
you
women.
do not have
If you
a
are
single
concerned,
shame.
you won't have done this
Elitist,
today.
rich people,
You won't have announced this today.
elitist, rich
You
people,
won't have
you
announced
should
this.
look
You are
inside.
ashamed.
गरीबों
You are
के
failed in
खिलाफ काम
governance.
करने वाले
You
लोग
people are
हैं
failed.
और ये
You
गोदी
have
मीडिया
seen
के
the
साथ
mandate.
बैठ करके ये
You
काम
have
करते
seen the
हैं।
mandate.
All right, I've listened to enough, and unlike you,
What are you doing?
mandate
You
of the-
tell me.
Maduresh now, please. Maduresh and Bejonda. Let me come in with a couple of points. Please do not get carried away with the lightness of your own arguments, because sometimes your arguments are so featherweight, you might fly away with it. So just 1 minute for a while, please. Hold yourself back. It's a lightweight argument.
happy when
My
Pradhan
question is,
announces
Maduresh,
PM Kisan
you
Yojana,
protest
you are
too
very
much.
happy.
You protest too much,
announces
Maduresh.
free right to
I
women,
now
you
want to
have
get Manju Kak as well as Nikhat
you are
in the debate. Maduresh, can I let some women speak on the program if you don't mind, please? Please don't display your chauvinism on the program. Now here's the point.
Please, by all means.
Thank you.
Let women celebrate today. They will not want to speak,
There's
they will
nothing to celebrate, Chetan,
What are you
about
talking
it,
about?
because he's been
Into the
lying.
Come on, okay.
And
You
let's
want some
face the
statistics?
reality
Let
of
me
the
give you some
world.
statistics. 11
No, Chetan, first of all, did I invite you on the program? There is Manju Kak sitting there. 1 second, please. 1 minute, Chetan. Can my audio be increased in the Delhi studio so he listens to me? Chetan, wait a while. I took the name of 2 people. First of all, people like you, please understand the courtesy. There are 2 people in the studio are sitting next to you who are invited to the program. You take everybody's turn. You remind me of that person who gets into a DTC bus and doesn't even stand up for someone else who deserves the seat more than you. Now, Chetan, don't behave badly on my program. Listen to me. My question is this. First of all, I'll make factual points. Arvind Kejriwal is the person who supported the concept of triple talaq. He wants to talk about helping women. Second point. If you want to help women, you want to make them safe. How do you make women safe? You make women safe by a practical measure of deploying marshals in buses. So 1 marshal per bus is the requirement.
Correct.
There are 5,425 buses. You need 5,425 marshals. Repeatedly, Arvind Kejriwal has been told, Manju Kak, and I'm addressing Manju Kak and Nikhat Abbas, he's been told, please make women safe. Please deploy marshals in buses. Please do this. Instead of trying to give cabinet positions to your people, instead of trying to subsidize their life by making them parliament secretaries, please give them marshals in buses. You know, there are elections in 8 months. He has given not even 1/4 the number. He has flatly refused. He has told people, I will not put marshals in buses. Today there are 1,500 marshals where there should be 5,425 marshals. So he doesn't care at all for women's safety. He's a consummate liar. The problem is there is a group of people, doesn't matter. As long as you're seen to take on BJP, lie to your heart's delight. Keep lying. We will back you. Whether it's Rafale or Loya or marshals in buses or a fake free ticket plan. Lie to your heart's delight. Lutians will be behind you. But not only is it deplorable for the lie, it is also deplorable for the patronizing attitude. Where are the marshals in metros? You know, there are no marshals in metros. He has essentially admitted, I have not delivered to women there. Where are the CCTVs, Manju Kak? You also know that, you stay in Delhi. There are plans. Are there CCTVs? No. Are there marshals in buses? No. Are there marshals in metros? No. Where is the Mahila Suraksha Dal? If it's about securing women, they made a promise of setting up a Mahila Suraksha Dal in 2014. It saw a pilot project being launched only in February this year. Pilot project. After almost 5 years. Where is the free Wi-Fi? I'm going down. He's a consummate liar. This man's lies are so extensive. He said Wi-Fi Delhi. Where is Wi-Fi Delhi? Where are the roads, lighting on the roads? Ask yourself today. It's not a political debate. He's a liar. He lies. Where, if it's about women's safety, where are the roads from Central Bus Stand to Saket to Dwarka? Where is all that? There's nothing. We need to now, that's why I'm calling out this lie on television. But when a person has the courage and the guts, Manju, to lie at length to half the population of a city, then it is a level of craziness that I haven't seen before. Manju and Nikat, please take it forward.
See, Arvind Kejriwal is such a big liar that at the end he ends up deceiving his own false and fake promises. Now coming to the ground report, now again he is trying to build a castle of these prawls. Now come to the ground report. My friend Chetan was saying that today is the day for women to celebrate. Please tell me how. How should we believe him then when he was supposed to introduce a panic button? There is no panic button. Obviously, you already mentioned marshals. Let me talk about the toilets. Whereas Modi talks about making the country open defecation free. There, Arvind Kejriwal, you go to ashram. I will give you the address. You go to ashram. You will see the public toilets which are literally logged by Arvind Kejriwal. What would you talk about that?
Have you launched a complaint about it?
I have already, my friend. I have already. That's exactly what I'm saying on the screen. When you're talking about female security, you have to have the ground report. Why don't you go and talk about the marshals? No, why should I believe Arvind Kejriwal when he has not got the marshals? When he has not got the panic button? When the DTC buses are already not safe?
It is my job. Chetan, 1 minute. Manju, 1 second. Chetan, you are interrupting a second time. I called out 2 names. Please, Chetan, wait your turn.
First time. Let European countries.
For God's sake,
you have to do your some ground homework and then you should come on the debate so that you have some factual information.
Public transport should be encouraged.
Do not become Arvind Kejriwal best friend so that you just come here and
look at the conditions of the environment. There are so many people who just
why do women? Let's go into the core issue. See, okay. I actually moved away. 1 second. Can I have Manju Kak there? Can Chetan control himself for a bit? My question is, Nikat, actually you are moving away. Nikat, 1 minute. Nikat, actually 1 minute we are moving away from the debate. Nikat and Chetan, please. Can I increase my volume to the maximum in the Delhi studio so they can listen to me? 1 second, please. Oh God, please. Oh God, please. I am asking you, and this question goes to all the women watching this program wherever across India. I think, Manju Kak, we are moving away from the critical issue, which in my view is, do women as a group need to be patronized with this? I have no problem with disadvantaged people, economically deprived people getting a free ticket. They deserve to. But you can't tell me tomorrow that a woman CEO or a woman editor of a newspaper or a channel or everybody working in the private sector will suddenly be given free tickets. It makes no sense. My issue is on that. Then of course I'll come to the issue of Kejriwal's consummate lying. Manju.
I think the BJP would not have been in power were it were not for Kejriwal's initiative with Baba Ramdev. So first of all, he is the man who brought BJP into power, a channel that you are sporting. Secondly, it is the time of freebies. Do we not have free toilets in villages and so on and so forth? Every politician is giving freebies to win elections. So why are you singling Kejriwal out? I do agree there is no need to give free transportation to women who can afford it.
This makes no sense.
And this is wrong.
Ashima Mandla is countering. Ashima Mandla. Let Ashima come in. Ashima is countering you. Ashima Mandla, lawyer in the Supreme Court on the other side is taking you on. Ashima.
The thing is very simple.
Just 1 minute. Ashima is on the line.
You cannot equate having
1 minute. Ashima.
Yes, you cannot equate having free toilets. This is an example of the BJP spokesperson who cannot allow somebody else to
cannot equate having free toilets with free metro rides. Having free toilets are amenities, but metro rides are not. And what we are not taking into account is that the DMRC is into a 50-50 equity partnership between the centre and the state, and the Delhi government and the urban development ministry are not eye to eye on this. They have not approved the announcement that Kejriwal has made today, promising that free rides will be given to women. And he's forgetting something, that in 2017, when the metro fare prices were hiked, it is then the DMRC cited losses as the reason why the prices need to be hiked. So how is it that today we can incur this 700 to 800 crores of losses for giving freebies, which is just a politically motivated ploy near the time of elections? And how? how on this planet is giving a free ride equivalent to securing safety for women on the roads?
Without raising
just by giving them a
decibels.
free ticket, are you saying?
Carry on, Ashima.
Madam, or whatever you've said is correct. And this is not the kind of politics we should be following in this country. But why should one party be singled out for it?
Which one
This
party?
is the politics being followed by all the political parties, especially the BJP.
No.
So, what I'm trying to say
May I
is
just
how
point
does
out something to
your,
you that
anchor
as for the CCTV
give
cameras,
names and nomenclature.
No, Manju, I want to bring you into the debate, and Shahid Siddiqui is not spoken, so I'm trying to get everyone in. But I think I need the BJP to respond to this. But I'll tell you one thing, Manju Kak. At a very conceptual level, you are completely and horribly incorrect. And RP Singh will debate with you, I won't, but I'll make one point to you. You are factually incorrect. The problem today in your argument is your factual inaccuracy, not with the opinions which you have. RP is responding to you. First point, and Shahid can come in, anyone from the other side, but the first point which you need to understand today, Manju Kak, is if anyone destroyed the idea of the kind of reservations you are talking about, it is the BJP, because they brought in economic indices. Please, Manju Kak and Shahid, economic indices. I'm speaking to Manju Kak. Manju Kak, they're bringing economic indices as the determinant. The 10% quota was on economic reasons, economic, not caste. Please understand, they destroyed the idea of caste and religion reservations when they brought that in. As far as toilets is concerned, it's not a SOP. Which world are you in, Manju Kak, where a woman has to go out and defecate in the open? One second. I'm speaking to you. But you cannot compare giving free bus rides to a poor woman getting an LPG connection, or a poor woman or a poor man getting a toilet in their home. You cannot. Those are economically deprived people. This is not. It's not making sense to me. You can't say why should one person be singled out. No.
Why do we have a geo connection instead of reviving BSNL and MTNL? Tell me, why has your government driven BSNL and MTNL into the ground and revived a geo? Could not that PSU have become this, as popular as geo? Come on now.
Now, one second, Manju Kak, I don't know what your argument is there. I don't know what your argument is there. Your argument there again is completely flawed, and I'm sorry to have to correct you a second time. First of all, you need to understand that there's something called.
About poverty.
I am correcting you about facts.
Can afford a BSNL, MTNL.
I am correcting you about facts.
Government entity.
I am correcting you about facts. I don't live in the Soviet era. I don't live in the Soviet era. If by your logic, I should be having coffee from a government cup, writing with a government pen, using a government laptop, and working on a government phone because it makes you feel happy. It doesn't. It's market economics. We are not in the Soviet era, Manju Kak. So what are you saying? It's not my responsibility to pay for BSNL. I don't get any satisfaction by flying in Air India saying it's a government plane. I'm sorry, mindsets have changed. No. It doesn't make sense. I get you are now moving in another direction, Manju Kak, and I have too much respect to you to fight with you like this. But I thought you would say something else tonight.
You don't want to get pinched?
No, what did you say?
Yeah, I will not speak to your tune, that's for sure.
Well, I'm not asking you. Sorry ma'am. Sorry ma'am, why are you making it about me? I'm not the Pied Piper of Hamelin that I need you to sing to my tune or follow what I'm saying. But what I am saying to you is that 2.23 lakh women workers earn their living in sectors like trading, service and manufacturing in Delhi. This proves that women do not want freebies. Women do not want freebies. Women want opportunities. This country has elected the highest number of women to parliament. Women want opportunities. Women don't want freebies. You are wrong, ma'am. You are wrong. Delhi has seen strong women.
Our party has done phenomenal work.
Ma'am, can I ask you one thing? Okay, so since you are making it personal, but I'll ask you this, everyone on the debate. 1 second, I ask you Manju Kak. I ask you Manju Kak, and you come on the debate with Bejon Mishra. 1 minute, I have a question for you, Manju Kak. Miss Manju Kak, listen to me, please. I ask you, and Bejonda is on the debate with you, and
difficult for me to listen to you.
Well, I mean, you know something. Please have some tolerance. My question is, if you go on a
Very
metro or
difficult when I see intolerance in the way you carry on the debate.
Manju Kak, I am not judgmental.
He's not a dinosaur,
I am giving you my view.
And he has single-handedly, with the help of people, put up a political party.
Since you were talking about the education,
well, I'm not getting into a personal debate with you. I'm asking you. Nigat, no, Nigat for a while. Nigat for a while. Bejon Mishra and Manju Kak. 1 second. Only Nigat, be quiet. Bejon Mishra will debate with Manju Kak. I will not make a single personal comment to Manju Kak despite her innumerable opinions she has thrown on me. I am asking you, Manju Kak, would you travel free of cost on a metro or a bus in Delhi?
Yes, I would.
But then you can afford to buy a ticket.
I do not.
You can afford to buy a ticket.
Hear me
You can afford. No. I'm asking you a counter. You can afford to buy a ticket many times over. And you can probably afford to buy a ticket for many poor people. So why would you travel free of cost?
Arnab, please.
Why would you want to travel free of cost when you can afford to buy one?
No, I don't.
It doesn't make sense.
I would love to travel free of cost.
But that's ridiculous. Why would you want to travel free of cost when you don't need to? Why would you want to travel free of cost?
I'm trying to tell you that politicians today are driven to.
No. It doesn't make sense. Shahid Siddiqui is on the debate. 3 people. Bejon Mishra, Shahid Siddiqui, and Manju Kak. 1 second. Why would you want to travel free of cost? Why would an economically well-off person want to take? Why would you want to? Manju Kak, why would you want to travel free at the cost? Manju Kak, why would you want to travel free at the cost of a poor person? Please, it doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me.
For the same reason that you would like to be paid 200 times more than the Doordarshan anchor.
Well, 1 second. I'm not putting a fake argument out. I believe in free market economics.
You don't deserve it. You should say, I will take half my salary because I don't
Manju Kak, don't get so personal on me. Don't get personal on me. First of all, you have a problem with me. You have a problem with my salary. Well, I earn my honest salary and I don't travel free anywhere. Right? Unlike many Lutyens journalists. But I'm saying one thing to you. Why would you travel free of cost? Simple question. Why would any self-respecting person travel free of cost when they can afford to buy a ticket? No, I am asking you, Manju Kak, why would a rich person or a wealthy person or an upper middle class person?
Delhi is an aspiration.
Manju Kak, you've come with a script. You've come with a script. I am asking you, why would you want to benefit? No, why would you want to? Bejon Mishra, what defeats me tonight, and I'm not getting it, is why would a relatively well-off person want to travel free of cost at the expense of a poor person? It doesn't make any sense to me. It makes no logic. It beats the logic. You should see the kind of reactions we are getting today.
You know, Arnab,
that's entitlement.
Arnab, you know how voluntarily we give up our subsidy on the cylinder.
You will wear it because they gifted it to you. That's human nature. We're not talking about that. We're talking whether
Arnab, you know very well,
is a correct thing for netas to do.
No, it makes no sense.
Arnab,
it makes no sense.
Everybody said
it makes no sense. This is the freebie culture which must end. Bejon Mishra is debating this now. It's open debate. Bejon Mishra. Bejon is debating this right now. Thank you, Bejon.
Arnab, we as the citizens of this country, we opted immediately to give up our subsidy on LPG cylinders. What made us do that? Why did we do that? Because we wanted to make sure that the people who are denied the cylinders are able to get the cylinders. And we did it readily. So many of us readily surrendered our subsidy. That's the way to do it.
No, I'll tell
That's
you
the way how governance is. You have to cut your subsidy where it is not required.
Yes.
It is most unfortunate that learned people don't understand what is subsidy and for whom the subsidy needs to be given.
But
today you talk about Mohalla clinics, there is no medicine available there. There is no medicine available there. So
thank you. I wish to I just want to one sec. I wish to now speak to the audience tonight. Viewers, one minute. I've heard these comments and I want to say something to you, viewers. Can I speak to the audience? You know, viewers, as I was listening to Manju Kak out there, and can I speak to the audience for a bit? Can I speak to the audience? Because as I listened to Manju Kak out there, she said it's an era of freebies. Just note the words. She said it's an era of freebies, which actually tells you how disconnected this group of people is from the reality of this country. India says it's an era of aspiration. Some people say it's an era of freebies. India says through the vote, it's an era of merit, it's an era of ambition. One group of people says it's an era of freebies. And I'll tell you this. There is a group of people in Delhi who are a very small minority in Delhi who have no problem with freebies. I have a serious problem with freebies. And I now wish to ask all of you tonight, and please take this clip, make it viral. I wish to ask everyone on the program tonight, can we start an agitation, no more freebies? And I ask you today, which media house in this country got acres and acres of free land in Uttar Pradesh? Acres and acres of free land in Uttar Pradesh before the last Uttar Pradesh elections. That's a freebie. People who take that freebie say, we got so much land. Arnab, Republic, making a big deal about a metro ticket. I also want to ask you, viewers, let's investigate this. Which journalists got free land, free flats in Greater Noida and Gurgaon, and now these same journalists on social media have the gall to preach to us? These are the people who say, oh, we had this great ride all this while. And Arnab, Republic making a big deal about bus and metro tickets. It's the culture. And now let me tell you more. Which journalists got freebies and huge amounts of land in Chhatarpur and built large farmhouses in the names of NGOs? These unprintable facts. And you know who I'm talking about. These unprintable facts are never going to be spoken about in Delhi, so they don't relate to the culture of India. The culture of India is anti-freebie. I can bet it today. We don't want freebies. And there is a group of people in Delhi, especially Lutyens Delhi, who have only lived on freebies. What they say in Hindi, free kamal. Flight tickets free, upgrades free, train tickets free, upgrades on train tickets free, buses free, cars free, free cars. Journalists took free cars from industrial groups after reporting 2G. They don't know the new culture. They just cannot relate to it. They don't know that a storm has come over this country. I'm saying this today. People like Maduresh and all should realize a storm has come over this country. And this storm rejects freebies. You can't give freebies. You got to solve sewage problems. You can't give freebies. You got to solve the problem of illegal settlements. You can't give freebies. You've got to solve the problem of overcrowded transportation. You can't give freebies. You've got to solve the problem of the illegal demolition of houses. You can't give freebies. You've got to solve, Shahid Siddiqui, and I want you to come in, the lack of drinking water. You can't give freebies. You've got to actually solve the problem of road accidents. You can't give freebies. You've got to solve the problem of air pollution. And I say there should be a no freebie culture in this country. And I'm saying this, journalists especially. Journalists are so used to freebies that they don't dare to question it. Shahid Siddiqui is on the debate tonight. Shahid Siddiqui, let the debate be open. Shahid Siddiqui and Bajan Mishra now on the debate. Take it forward.
No freebies.
I've said my part.
No freebies from now on. We don't want any freebies to anybody.
I agree.
And it has to be very transparent. No freebie to anybody.
Can I come in?
Yes, Shahid Siddiqui.
Mr. Mishra, can I speak? Yeah. Arnab, I agree that this is purely a political decision to garner votes, but this is not the only decision. Modi ji also went for the 6,000 rupees for the poor. It was for a political decision, and I disagree with both. But at the same time, in a country like India, sometimes you have to give freebies. I'm not defending what has been done by Mr. Kejriwal now. It's a very hasty decision. It should have been done if it was required, because it's a fact that a lot of people cannot travel by metro anymore. They prefer to take a Ola or a Uber than to travel by metro, because metro has become quite expensive in Delhi. Secondly, this is not about the rich women or the women who can travel. They will still travel by cars, they will travel by Ola, they will travel by scooters, they won't be traveling in the buses. It is the very poor, it's the marginalized who live in the slums of Delhi who have to travel a long distance to reach their places of work.
Please.
Early in the morning, in the houses.
No. Then you make this.
Why only women?
Open debate.
Why only women? Why can't you do it for everybody?
It is provided to
Why
them.
only women?
Do
it for everybody, Siddiqui bhai. Do it for everybody.
It should be for women.
No, makes no sense.
Why do it for everybody?
Listen to me. I've been listening to you.
It should be for everybody. Why only women?
You don't have to shout. You don't have to shout. Please don't.
Why only women?
You don't have to shout.
Why only women?
Let me finish. Give me half a second. Okay,
the debate is on. Carry on, Chai Siddiqui.
What I believe is that it should have been for the senior citizens. It should have been the BOP card holders who live below poverty line. It should be for the students, and it should be for working women. You have to find a system.
But that's not the case,
where this can be done for all these marginalized groups.
No.
That's not the case.
I'm not saying that's the case.
No.
I'm saying it
You
is a
can't
very
make a policy like
decision.
this.
That's why I'm questioning the decision. It's a political decision, but it does not mean that you have to throw it out totally. You have to reject it totally. I think that this should be done, because in large urban cities like Delhi, the marginalized, especially women.
Don't shoot off the shoulders of the marginalized. RP is on the debate. We take it forward. 9:40. Lots of reactions from viewers tonight on this.
It will empower women. It will allow them to work. It will allow more and more poor women to go out and work.
Mr. Siddiqui,
it will be empowering women.
Mr. Siddiqui,
the
fact is it's not happening.
Empower them.
But all this
you are going
all
to
this
extreme.
is falsehood.
The
man has said that he'll get this after 4 months.
If it was done by someone else,
the man has said he'll get this after 4 months. And after 4 months, there will be election in Delhi.
In Indian
he announced a similar scheme for metro freebies for Delhi University students. When he went to contest election, what happened of that? You say in Delhi, do you get free Wi-Fi? Do you get free Wi-Fi? Do you get good water at home? Do you get drinking potable water at home? No.
I don't get 50 lakhs every day. I don't get economies in shutters. The dollar has not come down.
Then people
has the dollar come down? Is dollar available in 40 rupees? Is that what is happening? Has the black money come back? So don't go into that. Don't go into that. Just don't question one government. Question every government. I will question, as a journalist, as an honest person, I will question every government. Every government has failed the people of this country. Every government has failed the people of this country. That is the reality, especially the poor of this country. The poor and the marginalized have been failed by every government, including the left and the right government, the BJP and the Congress. Everybody has been failing. So you will question only one government, you will only question Kejriwal. I will question every one of them.
Where are their houses?
Go on shouting.
He came with a promise that he'll give a house to every Juki dwellers. Where are the houses in Delhi for Juki dwellers?
What is wrong with this? Welcome this.
Where are 20 colleges?
Welcome this also. Welcome this also, because all women are not going to travel in the bus at the same time. Somebody was saying 77 lakh women will be traveling. No, all women will not be traveling at the same time. All men do not travel at the same time.
So you will decide.
Only 11%.
Now you will decide. This is crazy. This is becoming more and more crazy. Nikat and Maduresh are on the debate. Now you are saying we will decide when men travel and when women travel. What are you talking about? This is not a promise. It's an attitude. My problem is with the attitude.
Goswami, you can continue to make castle in the air.
Arnab, that's what the problem with people is, that they do not even understand there are 2 crores of people in Delhi.
People are happy about
this. There are 1 crores of
those who are unhappy,
and
they are
we need
rich,
to accommodate this kind of
They have a problem for anything being done for the poor people.
20,000 DTC buses, whereas we have only 3,800 only because of
trying
Arvind
to make a
Kejriwal.
position for herself.
Please explain how are
in the
you
Bharatiya
going
Janata
to
Party.
how are you
Let her have her
going to
opinion,
place
but Arnab
the scheme
Goswami
in the
do not
government?
be
And
opposed
why
to
did you do
anything
it
being
in so
done for the
many
poor
years?
people.
Why all of a sudden you're coming with a freebie? Is this because of votes? Then you should realize that there are a lot of
Yeah,
things.
because he's still the chief minister. He's still the chief minister. There are 8 more months left. He is implementing his agenda. What's the
Why
problem
don't you go
with
to
that? Do you have a problem with it?
See the water
If he's
supply,
doing
only
something,
30 minutes of
if
water
he's doing
supply
something
with a
for
minimal
somebody,
pressure and a poisonous water. Why don't you go and
yeah,
see
but
once?
the he's
We
trying to
cannot
improve
compare
it.
Delhi
He
with
has
UP.
brought your
UP
water
has
bill down.
much more
Yes, we are working on it. People are working on it.
Much more clearer and better water.
No, I'm on a broader point. I feel
there was a panic button which was supposed to be introduced by Arvind Kejriwal. Where is that?
Kejriwal is the only one
we do not have any panic button. Do you have it in your phone apparently?
No, I don't think so.
That is where I work in insecurity.
I have a couple of tweets. I have a couple of tweets. I want to read it out to Manju Kak. Should I open the lines for 2 minutes? Okay, we'll open the lines for a couple of minutes. Okay, I don't have time. But okay, 1 second, Nikat, 1 sec. A few of the kind of responses that I am receiving tonight. And I think today that women in Delhi, especially women who can afford to buy a bus ticket and a metro ticket, must register their protest. Register their protest by insisting on paying. You know, there's an attempt to try and throw you a ticket to win your vote. You must protest loudly against it. And you must ask the following questions. Manju Kak, no. Manju, I'll tell you one thing.
It's about the kind of politics that is being exercised in this country, which is actually depriving the common Indian of what his basic needs are.
Manju Kak, in a world, Manju, let's get Tahira also.
Water in your house.
What is the kind of governance we are asking our netas to give us, regardless of their color? Whether they are Congress, BJP, or not,
Kejriwal. I'm not going to this debate. I'm saying this good initiative for the marginalized class women, for the oppressed class women, for the domestic workers and all who commute through.
Of course, he should not give empowered women a ticket.
And what Nikhat is saying, I'm not able to.
Ma'am, apparently you don't. You're not representing Delhi. That is how you do not know what are the actual ground problems with Delhi. It's just because of Arvind Kejriwal.
Security women need the.
Ma'am, I at least know the Mohalla clinic scams. I at least know these scams which are done by Arvind Kejriwal. I at least know the development of education system is not just beautifying these schools. I at least know what clean water means because we are not getting clean water. I am a citizen of Delhi and I know how it is to be. How it is to get a poisonous water. The minimal pressure we get in Ashoknagar and in Mayur, we are just go and have a ground report. You guys just, you stop chanting Arvind Kejriwal's name. You have to go and do your some ground homework. People sitting here just talking about, okay, you're getting a freebie. Is it even worth it? Is it even worth it? Come on, you're talking about a person, you're a Muslim.
Okay, here's a question. Here's a question. Here's a question. 1 minute, Nikat, now this is just one minute. I'm listening to all of you. Nikat now, please. I'm listening to all of you. I'm listening to all of you. And let me ask the two gentlemen who disagree with me. Let me ask Shahid Siddiqui and Madhuresh. 1 minute, please. 1 minute. Shahid and Madhuresh. One at a time I wish to ask you. One at a time I wish to ask you now. Please calm down. Everyone, Nikat, thank you. Shahid and Madhuresh. One at a time. We needn't have contrary views on opposite sides. Let's get both of them in. Here's a question. Ashima is also on the debate. Here's a question. Suppose I can prove to you right now that Arvind Kejriwal promised to help people. And then he did absolutely nothing. And then before an election, he says, okay, women, here's a metro ride. Go vote for me. You know, women across Delhi will stand up against that. I have no doubt about it. I have no doubt that women who can afford to buy a metro ticket or a bus ticket, unlike Manju Kak, will pay for it.
will not say with the confidence that Manju Kak says, I will travel free. They will register their protest by paying for it. And I'll tell you why they need to register their protest. And just hear me for a minute. Just a minute. No, I will have to take time on this. You know, Kejriwal says, I will build 1.5 lakh toilets in slums, 50,000 toilets in public places, of which 1 lakh toilets are just for women. I'm telling you why women, why people like Manju Kak and Nikhat, please focus on this and please listen to me for a while. He said, just focus on this, Nikhat, there's a point of debate. A person who has cheated women, till date, according to the CAG report tabled in 2018, not a single toilet was constructed under the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan since its inception in Delhi. So he did nothing. He could not provide a single toilet for women. And then the man who didn't do that comes and says, okay, here, go travel on bus free. I can assure you, Manju Kak, unlike you, and unlike Tahira and unlike Madhuresh, women will register their vote in protest against this. Privileged women may feel, chalo, free mein chalte hain. But let me tell you, sensitive people will register their protest against.
Latvians or not Latvians, and try and categorize what they say in those.
I didn't even use the word Latvian.
Initiative for the oppressed class women.
Totally silly.
The second point is Madhuresh, and now hear me. Madhuresh and Bejon Mishra on the debate. The second point is, in November last year, that's 6 months back, Kejriwal's Delhi Transport Department said, don't worry, in 5 to 6 months we are getting 3,000 buses. Not one bus till date. So there are no buses to travel. Understand what a big liar he is. No buses to travel, Bejonda. But people like Madhuresh will say, chalo, jo bus hai, usme free travel karte hain.
Not all.
Yeah, exactly. They won't ask the questions that need to be asked.
Toilets are also logged, Arnab.
Exactly.
Yes.
What makes you think that I'm not asking that question?
I agree.
Bejon Mishra, what makes you think that I'm not asking that question? You may not ask Bharatiya Janata Party what they are doing or not doing, but I ask because I'm not from Aam Aadmi Party. I'm a common citizen. I do ask hard questions.
Every day we are asking Bharatiya Janata Party.
Well, I asked you again at the end.
Landslide victory.
You are not, Bejon Mishra, you are not.
Hashtag no more freebies.
You are so
hashtag no more freebies. Let's make that trend. Let's make
that you have
please, Madhuresh. Please, Madhuresh.
For people of this country.
You
So Bejon Mishra, spare me that.
You can afford to buy a ticket, so can every person. You don't need this. The people of Delhi will reject this. Across the country, people will reject this. I will take a break right now, and I would love to get a response from all of you. See you on the other side.